All right, we're missing the purpose of this session. This session is to tell us what we've learned yesterday, not to ask questions. If you want to ask question, you can meet the panelists or anyone that you want to ask that question later. But for this session, we want to know what you learned yesterday. Please, thank you so much.
So we'll also do like a session for question and answers later.
Yeah, we have a hand there.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone. Nice to be here. Yesterday, actually, I seed before you plant it. That was like, I was surprised when I had it yesterday, but it really inspires me.
What you gained from yesterday, or the panel session yesterday? Just two things you picked out from. All right. There's a young man on, him. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Stephen Ruben, farm manager, Lois Outer Farm, and also a program officer, Cedar Seed Foundation. I think yesterday I learned a lot about soaking. He did not go to school. He's just a normal farmer. So I rented the farm from him, and he has been the one helping me to tell me what to do. Before planting, I need to soak.
What did you learn from yesterday's sessions?
I learned a lot. I learned that before planting.
All here is this: we pick something, and then when we go back home, we try to digest it and ensure that it's in us. Not that we just attend and go, and everything just like my mom used to say: it enters through this ear and comes out through the other ear. All right, we have another hand here, and then after you, we have this gentleman here to give us his recap. Yes. No, I saw you yesterday. Are you sure? I saw you yesterday, sir. Okay. You say so.
Good morning, all. Barbara Helezura by name from Borneo Food Process. So all I knew was that to just package and brand my product. I never knew that all these local food that I produce, I can even take it to the international level. I've learned it.
Good morning, all. So from yesterday, from our panelists, especially from the officer of Mercy Corps, I really got enlightened from what he shared. One of the things that stood out with me is where he spoke about system strengthening, that the major area where we'll be able to have a breakthrough is when we focus on system strengthening. And he mentioned a thin line that in passing said that it's though slow and tedious, but that's the way forward. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The interpreter would interpret what he has to say.
Yesterday, he learned that after farming, you need to package your products properly before selling, and also that he learned that you're supposed to boil these ayoyo seeds before planting them. Before he didn't know, but now he has gained knowledge, and he's also grateful.
Thank you. Please, is ayoyo and karkashi the same thing? Okay. Don't finish me. It's just a question. All right. Do we have any more contribution? Okay, we have a hand there, and it's a man. He's wearing white. Nice. There at the back. Please, can you stand up? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Good morning. Yesterday, from this program, I learned agribusiness can be of that of animal, livestock, either crop. And there's no little in what you can use to start your agribusiness. I also learned that you need to develop passion as one of the factors that can give you more encouraging as you are engaging into a business of agriculture. I learned a lot from our panelists too, that in agribusiness, there's need of partnership. That is one of the factors too that can strengthen your movement and your business to run. I really learned a lot from colleagues too, from the contributions that was made from individuals, that in business is need of knowledge. You cannot just start something without knowing. So you need to have knowledge about what business that you want to venture into. So I have a lot, but the little that I can see, I think, can be part of what it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We'll take that one and we're ending the session. All of a sudden, everybody wants to contribute. No.
My name is Ahmed Bashir. Seriously, yesterday I've learned a lot from the beginning of this introduction given by the story he gave about this tomato. That shows that nothing is impossible. Then one of the panelists there talked about the breaking the barriers, how to make sure that people come together so that you can move far. They say if you want to move far, you should work together. And then also showing the importance that the rural dwellers have more opportunities to have more agricultural, you can say, development. They have all what it takes to improve the agricultural sector, only if they knew.
Thank you so much. And for me, what I've learned yesterday is in farming, there is money. There is money. We should farm if you want to be rich. Abi? All right, thank you so much. Please, can we give ourselves a big round of applause? Thank you so much. Moving on, as the DG rightly highlighted yesterday, that we're going to the roles of regional champions session today. We're going straight into that, which is going to be anchored by Mr. Jafar Omar, the DG himself. Please, can we give a big round of applause as he makes his way here? Keep clapping.
Thank you, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. To be honest, starting to get worried when Hawa was like, tell us what you learned yesterday, then it's scared, but then you picked up. Give yourselves a round of applause again. If you've met some new contacts yesterday, you started discussing some business deals, exactly what we want as a takeaway, all of you in this room. So today, we're still going to do some panels where we are going to, hopefully our panelists will dish out some new knowledge, more inspiration would be for the Northeast region. But before then, a little context I like to share. This is something I learned when we did Wayfarc in the South. You were a young man you tell your your pets that you want to be a musician, how would you think they would react? Yeah, I want to be like, who knows Idris Abdul Karim here? If you tell your popsi, say, I want to be like Idris Abdul Karim, or you want to be like, who? Two-Face was C, but looking for those old 1990 something rappers. She's talking about in Nigeria. Dagbaja killed for the old people here. But these days, you tell them that you want to be a musician and your inspiration is Burna Boy or Davido. They will think twice, Abi. But perhaps this guy is onto something and become an international superstar. The reason is because in that time, 1995, is there anywhere that is leading Afro music like Nigeria? Have you already heard Afro music? DJ, no wonder you were playing Celine Dion instead of something more distinct. The point I'm trying to make here is, back then, nobody in the Nigerian music industry has metamorphosized. What's the word? Has been revolutionized, has been modernized, has received investments, has grown. It has become export material now. You see a Chinese wedding, Chinese, somebody are playing Nigerian music. Indians, Nigerian. How can we put that in agriculture? And we can start to, and it has started. Who here knows this guy? They call him the wizard farmer. Who has heard of him before? One person. Samson Obuli. Soilless farms. Northeast Wayfarc. Yeah, if you guys have not heard of that young man by now, Amra, can we get LinkedIn on this big screen? Get LinkedIn, your LinkedIn on this big screen. Let's find Samson Obuli, please. Let's project him. So Samson Obuli, if you have your phone too, quickly do a Google search. Go to YouTube. Samson Obuli or Soilless Farms. A young man like you in Ogun State is innovating, saying, how can we do agriculture without the soil? To some extent. He's growing vegetables in the air. They call it hydroponics. That's the point that you made, that I heard. And it has been made time and time again yesterday. Knowledge. You need to seek knowledge. You need to learn. You need to observe. You need to ask questions. In Bakabakam, we are just talking about we want to do agriculture. No, we are not serious. That's the honest truth. I was hoping, like me, many of you had some business conversations after the program yesterday up to last night. I had some discussions with a few people about what we can actually do business-wise from this angle. And I can reveal one or two to you. The man, I can't remember his name, the one that brought the bike out there, talked about, Dr. Yusuf, yes, talked about the gap in poultry production here in the Northeast. That a lot of the eggs that you people are eating is coming from where? You guys know? Jos. That's the closest. I'm hearing that a lot of them comes from the Southwest, from Ibadan, from Ogun States and all that. Kwara, yeah? So doesn't that tell you that there is a gap in poultry production here? What is stopping 5, 10 of you that are in this room to decide to come together and start a poultry business? What's stopping you from doing that? Start capturing 1, 2% of the market. Of course, you can't compete ultimately, but you start small and you build. Who says you can't do it? Who has the skills there to build pens? Who has the connections to get the day-old birds? Who has the skills to do feed? That's what we're talking about here. The other meeting I had yesterday was with one of you. around how I have some resources, he has some expertise. How can we come together to expand production of soybeans? Just go to your room and sleep, or do you just go home and forget about it? Then you are not taking Wayfarc as serious as we expect you to. It sounds a bit indicting, but that's the truth. Remember what I said yesterday? We're here in Wayfarc to tell each other the truth. We want you to leave here with concrete next steps on how to change your lives. How to take agribusiness, because there is wealth. As you know, it kept coming out today, this morning. There is money in agri. There is money. There is, oh. Wallahi, there is. But if you don't pick it up, that's how it will keep going. We'll be import dependent, waiting for other people in Brazil and Israel and where not to send their food to us to eat when we can grow it here. Aisha's point yesterday about the Buhari government saying, let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. When T-Pain came, nobody needed to tell us anything. We went back ourselves. But how did we go back? How did we go back? Did we just go and say, we're going to take hoe and cutlass and start it? Or we are going to use our young minds and innovate and think, what else can we do? We can't all be in production. What else can we do? Seek knowledge. That's point number one. What is it that we want to do? If you like my idea about the poultry thing, okay, who? What? Let's study the system. What can we do? How can we start small? What's the vision going forward? Where is the market? How much are people spending on eggs? What? Seek knowledge. It's possible. Okay? So this eases me into the point of regional champion. Some of you are here and don't understand what is a regional champion. Was I selected to be a regional champion? What am I going to do as a regional champion? The Nigeria Agribusiness Group is a large platform. Big agribusinesses. Let's even do a stock. Who here has heard of Flour Mills of Nigeria? Let me see your hand. Don't be shy. Flour Mills. Okay, 3, 4, 5 people. Okay. A lot of the bread you eat comes from wheat. Flour Mills of Nigeria is, without a doubt, the biggest agribusinesses that produces wheat that we use on a day-to-day in the entire country. It's a member of the NAB, council member. Who has heard of Ulam? Ulam, let me see your hands if you've heard of Ulam. Ulam Agri. They are the biggest hatchery. They have the biggest hatchery for day-old chicks. They do a lot of outgrower schemes, produce rice and all that. And I think the biggest factory is located in Kaduna, along Abuja Way. Who here has heard of, let me see, very popular one? Friesland Campina, yes. Who has heard of Friesland Campina? Let's study the other. Who has heard of Peak Milk? I said it yesterday. Let me see if you've heard of Peak Milk. And I lie. I don't drink Peak Milk here. So Friesland Campina are the company that produces Peak Milk. And no. Who has heard of Wayfarc? Wayfarc, the West African company. It's a member of a very large conglomerate called the TGI Group. That is also a member of the NAB. So while we're a platform with these giant agribusinesses, massive, economy-moving agribusinesses, have a small secretariat located centrally in Abuja. So now, the purpose of regional champions is we want to be able to have call them our tributaries, or our veins, or our tentacles, or our footprints across Nigeria. And in each region that we've been to, we've asked, we've researched, we've consulted about where are some young, energetic, purpose-driven agribusinesses or aspiring agribusinesses that the NABG can partner or work with to drive a lot of the impact, a lot of the activities and the interventions in which we are doing. Yesterday, I gave you some examples about some policy work that we are doing at the federal level, but almost all of you didn't know about them. So we want to start flipping that because, as I mentioned, to succeed, first you must seek knowledge. You must know what is out there. So we want to work with regional champions to become the advocates, the channels in which we start to create knowledge and sensitize agribusinesses, farmers, other stakeholders about the different interventions that the NABG is at the federal level. So, as an agribusiness or as a regional champion, I would imagine you would have at least some 5 to 10 other farmers or value chain actors or processors or aggregators or whatever it is, any value chain actor that is in agribusiness, I would imagine you would have them around you. So the idea is you become that center of gravity for them. You would work with us to ensure that they understand, if, for example, the seed policy thing, that they understand what the seed policy is saying and how to take advantage of the provisions in that policy. You would become that embodiment of knowledge through NABG so that you can dish out that knowledge to them so that you all grow together from a position of knowledge how to quickly advance your agribusiness. So that's the role of regional champions. You become advocates, you become capacity builders, you become network builders or bridge builders. You become that image of growth and knowledge, and you become that dependency. I don't even know that the dependency word is actually right, but you become that point where people that seek guidance as far as agribusiness is concerned would go to from your cycle of influence. So we at the federal level would work with you, would support you to dish out these things as much as possible. But also the advice that this is not NABG taking you as a staff. They're not giving you a job that will pay you every month as salary and this. No. This is completely a voluntary activity. However, because we believe in your ability to drive impact, your ability to do well in the society, we will work with you to do that. It's not something that is going to take a lot of your time. We know most of you are quite busy, and hopefully after this conference, you would have so much to do. But we want to ensure that as long as you're willing to work with us, that your value, the time that you would spend would be valuable as you begin to work with others that are not in this room. That's why you're a champion. And at the same time, for those of you that are listening to me, whether online or physically here, we're not saying that these individuals, whom I'm going to call out now, is exhaustive. No. We want to work with as many young people, especially, that are willing to work with us as possible. So we would have a link. You feel you have what it takes and you have the interest to want to be a regional champion, please tell us about yourself. Go to that link. Fill up the form. This is who you are. This is what you do. This is where you are. These are the things you're doing. We want to work with anyone that is willing to work with us. Furthermore, we don't want it to be one direction, that is everything that we're working on in Abuja that comes to you. No. Are there opportunities? Are there activities? Are there some things in your vicinity or in your location, your state, your local government, your ward, that you think this is something that can quickly be a game changer? Let us know. Hello, Ali or DG or Madam, this is what I'm thinking. I've seen this. the state government has said that, my local government chairman is doing this. I think okay, then possibly we can begin to design a project around it. Maybe there's something that can be really, really beneficial for all of you. So it goes both ways. But if you commit to do this, then you should know that you've committed to change. It will be the first step, hopefully, for us young people to begin to change the narrative of agriculture and agribusiness. Something I really, really like that happened in the in the southeast. They've created a tagline. And in fact, if you're not a farmer, tagline is, my farm, my swag. You are doing car business and all that, you are doing business. A businessman is okay. But if you're not a farmer, you're not cool. You're not sexy. You don't have an agribusiness. That's exactly what we want. See it. Be proud of it as a farmer. At our conference, someone was telling the story, one of the panelists, about how these Kano young ladies would go and pack their Benz and their G classes and walk their comfortable shoes into villages to go and buy zobo, viscous, bags. Yeah, is ada, load them up, take them to Kano for cleaning. Where do you think those zobo is going to? It's not the one that you drink. Exports. All those young ladies you see, and now and then they've understood that that's where the money is. Business. And to make it even more joyful is the women, especially around the Jigawa axis, that are producing a lot of hibiscus, sesame, that are doing it. So they are proud, supporting their fellow women, buying from them, then processing, sending out. You going to do. So I'm going to call out the list of regional champions that we have. And if I call them out, please join me up here. But as I said, please note that this list is not exhaustive. Work with more, as long as you're willing to work with us. So if I call your name, please join us on stage. Ahmad Bashir. Ahmad Bashir here. Round of applause, please, when we call them. Lukman Garba. Round of applause for him. Aliu Umar Pati. Round of applause. Zainab Ismail. Christiana Adams. Asmau Umar. Where is Asmau? Please join us on stage. Umar Isa. Where is Umar Isa? Okay, yes, please join us on stage. Applause, please. Catherine Cletus. Dead. Jamilu Mohammed Boui. Yes. Salim Bello. Yusuf Yakubu. Mariam Lawan Gana. Amina Umar Abdullahi. Emmanuel Festus. Peace Bedan Baleri. Here. Okay. This is 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, they are going to wear their t-shirts. So, these are the ones we've been able to identify so far. We are hoping that there is a lot more than this number. In fact, I'm confident there is. Just haven't found them yet. Them out. I would have loved to see the ones from. Is there anyone from Adamawa here? You're from Adamawa? Okay. Anyone else? Okay. So what we try to do is identify at least 3 of the states. Cases, we got more. Some, not enough. If you know someone, or if it's you here, please, Aliyu or Amra will be putting up a link. Use your phone, scan the link, tell us about yourself. As much as possible, we want the young people to drive this process to the brink. Use this opportunity to make a difference for yourselves, for your region, and for the country as a whole. Believe that at the end of the day, we are all going to be the better for it. Please, a round of applause for our regional champions. While we await the others to put in their t-shirts for picture, you all have a responsibility. The activities you've been doing so far, the stories you've been telling about yourselves on social media is what got you noticed. The work you've been doing with other partners like Messi Core also got you noticed. We want to encourage you to keep doing more. Be inspiration to others that are not here. Utilize technology as much as possible. Even more importantly, work together. The fact that some of you are in Gombe, Bauchi, or Borno, the advancement of technology doesn't mean that you guys can't work. You guys can't work this team. It is very, very possible. Great. The reason we have the females here and the males this way. Why did you tell them to do it that way? Okay, where are we taking the picture? Is it up there or here? Up there. So can we mix up, please? Let's have male, female, male, female, male, female, male, female. Possible? There are 3 women here. Get up. No. Come to the middle. So, okay, you move this way, yeah? Need 1 male, yes, in between. You see, we are short of what? About 2 females here to make balance the whole thing now. But then, more impressively, I know we have a lot more females than we do males in this room. We hope that this color will change quickly. So once again, please, a round of applause for our regional champions. So after this set, I would invite Mrs. Wanderi to please join the regional champions on stage for a proper photo op. I'm still reiterating, this gap in poultry egg production in the Northeast, possible, let it be the one outcome that is going to come out of this Wayfarc for the Northeast. So if you are interested in doing something around that poultry, let's have a meeting after. Let's discuss what and what who can do. So think about what you are able to contribute to that project. Do it. Are you to join them? I'm in front, right? So let's have the tags and the Wayfarc showing. All right, thank you. So you can take your seats. Clap for them, nah. Okay, we haven't done tea break yet. Okay. So
good morning, everyone. Sorry, DG, I had to cut you. I felt motivated when he was talking. I'm a poultry farmer as well, and I also do consulting for poultry startups. It's a challenge, and just to show the kind of commitment that NABG is here to do, we have different partners in NABG as members. Big partners, small partners. I am one of the small partners. So I want to make it a promise. If among the youth, and I mean the youth, if you can come together as a group, if you are interested in poultry, come together, get your proposal together, get in touch with me. I can mentor you for free. I will not charge you. Then we can now guide each other. If it means me coming down here, I can do that, if possible, if my schedule is not tight. But if it is tight, thank God for technology. We can go on live streaming, live video, even to raise the birds from DOC till maturity. Do we have a deal on that? Thank you.
You see what I'm saying, Ba? If one thing can come out, and let me even challenge you people. In Jigawa, one of the invitees that came to the conference left that conference with a 100 million naira deal, seed deal, yes. One of them left that conference. I don't know if you're aware, madam. Oh yes, the young lady, glasses, left that place with a 100 million naira deal to supply state seeds. I think, yes, because it was really, really inspirational. Beyond that, a lady came to exhibit. She was a regional champion. Exhibit her macaroni, was it macaroni or talia? Well branded. She sold out and got distributors there and then who were interested in taking from her. She's to sell off.
The Wayfarc 2024 award categories are as follows.
Poultry farmer. Well experienced.
The Wayfarc 2020.
You guys have a massive market. Entire Northeast. Even if it's just Adamawa here. Small market. How much is the crate of egg now? 5,000. 5, 6. 6. Yeah, what? I would have been surprised.
The Wayfarc 2024 award categories are as follows. Best Inclusive Agribusiness Initiative Award.
So let me not take
Papaya
Let's do this. If you guys are ready to do this. Thank you very much.
Thank you, DG. So it was
The Wayfarc 2024 award categories.
we don't have. Okay, Amra said, Omoge Bonanza said the pictures we had yesterday were not enough or were not clear for her. So we will go downstairs, take the picture, group picture, everybody. And while we are doing these pictures, we will go to the restaurant and take our tea break, batch by batch, because the restaurant is a bit small. So we'll take batch by batch, and then we can come back upstairs and do a walk-in tea break. Next panel will start immediately once people are start coming in. So please, I crave your indulgence to help us help you, and so we finish early. Omoge Bonanza, are you ready for our pictures?
The Wayfarc 2024
for the group community or Abi family picture. Is that what you said, Hawa?
And our family.
The Wayfarc